I'm Josh.
I'm Banks. Odd places. Going?
One viral.
Josh, you're wrong.
I know I am, of course. I'm used to it. I accept it. I can take it. It's good.
Do you like when people call you or tell you you're wrong? You're wrong.
Absolutely. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's fine. Doesn't bother me one bit.
really?
Sure, I'm wrong. What's your point? Now what? So what? I'm wrong. What do you want me to tell you?
This episode is over now, I guess. We have nothing else to
Yeah, all right.
talk
I'll see you later,
about.
man.
uh, all right. So personally, you're not affected by it? Yeah? No?
Yeah. Do you mind being called wrong?
Wow. I guess I do. I guess I do have some pride in there. I guess I have some ego, definitely ego. Yeah. You're right. And you're right. It's just it is their opinion, period. Correct? How about if you're wrong on the wrong side of history? And that is also, a judgment call.
Yeah.
Let me say to you, you're on the wrong side of history. How about that? Does that affect you?
Not in the moment. Now, long term, will it affect
Yeah.
my legacy? Well, if that turns out to be true, then yeah, I made the wrong choice and I'm on the wrong side of history. What do you want me to do? Should I flog myself with a wet banana? Like I'm not like, okay, I'm wrong. So what?
Okay. All right. I mean, even if you're wrong, if you're on the wrong side of history, I mean, let's look back at and 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 what is it called? There's a name for it. I do not know the name of it. Back in the 1860s, 1860s, you live in the South and you have slaves, and um, you are a slave owner. Were they on the wrong side of history? Were they on the
Yeah,
wrong side of history?
they were. However, here's the key point. Did they know that they were? Did they truly feel like they were doing the right thing? Because intention is 9/10 of being wrong or history or
Okay. So we're in a situation in our lives now where people, their intention is one thing. Okay. And I am comparing it to slavery. I don't know what else to compare it to. Um, World War II, Germany, World War II. I'm gonna keep it in the United States. So
okay.
so the intention of the people today who are rioting and mobbing and insurrectionists um, and their intention, and they think they are right. They think, I mean, they believe that.
Yes. Now they're still wrong. And okay, I still believe they're wrong. And I still believe history will bear that out.
Okay.
Right. And that's my opinion.
Okay. Just like history bared it out with slavery, correct?
Right. Right.
Okay. So,
And continues to.
right. Okay. So you believe that they are wrong. However, earlier you said at the moment they didn't think they were wrong because their intention was that they were right. I'm
Perhaps.
fighting
I don't know
for.
if all of them. I don't know if all of them felt that, but there were probably some that felt they were on the right side of history. Here's the thing. If you think I'm doing something wrong,
Yeah.
if you think I'm on the wrong side of history, okay, I'm going to listen to your point of view. It's not going to bother me, but I'll listen to your point of view. But if I still think I'm on the right side, then I'm still going to keep doing what I'm doing. Now, I might be wrong. In the end, the consensus might be, Josh, you screwed up. But you telling me I'm wrong is not going to, I'll take it into consideration and maybe I'll change. But I'm not going to feel bad about it. I'm not going to get upset. Like, what's the point? I'm not going to flog myself for
With a
that
wet
reason.
banana? With a wet banana?
With a wet noodle, nothing wet. I don't believe in flogging with wet. It doesn't, it's a mess.
It just like hangs on to you. Um, all right. So as far as being wrong, okay, all right. So you're right. Maybe it's not about who is right and who is wrong.
And
I
and you're
mean,
talking big things. You're talking monumental, history-changing stuff.
Right.
What about all these other things, like, you know, the price of the green beans at the supermarket was $3.99. No, it was $4.99. All right, you're right. I'm wrong. Have at it, right?
Okay. I'm
There's levels
okay.
here.
Okay, I got it. Got it. So when I look outside and I tell you it's a beautiful day out, and you go, no, it's
Not
not.
really.
You're wrong.
You're
It's
wrong.
not a beautiful day. I get that. I mean, those are minor things. Those are your perception things.
It's
When
freezing. Dude, right now, like, it's literally freezing. Do you understand? It's like upper 60s. It's freezing. Technically, scientifically freezing.
okay, all right. However, when we get to a point, there's got to be a line that it's like, I mean, it's our golden rule concept we talked about in a previous episode, and that is, if we're hurting others, if we're deterring others from carrying out the people's business.
Yes. So you're talking the monumental stuff. You're
Yeah, I
talking
am.
historic, history-changing mind. Yeah, absolutely. This is a whole different discussion than green beans.
Okay. So that's my point. My point is, at what point did in the let's say the early 20th century, that'd be early 19 teens, people might have been in their 50s or 60 years old that were, very young and might have had slaves. Did they reckon with, like, oh my gosh, I was on the wrong side of history? Slavery was not a good thing. I can vouch that we took care of the slaves, and the slaves loved it, and they wanted it, and they needed it, and we were there for them, and everything was beautiful and peachy. And they can, however, slavery is not. I mean, the Jewish people were slaves at one time. The Egyptians were slaves. I mean, there's been slavery throughout history, and basically humanity has said, slavery is not good. So I'm saying, is there a moment? I don't know if reckoning is the right word. Is there a moment where we realize, oh my gosh, I was on the wrong side of history? Oh my gosh, I was on the wrong side of history in this situation. Because do you think you're on the right side of history right now?
I do. Otherwise, I would be doing different things.
Okay. All right. So you already know that.
So your question is awareness. Your question is, are people aware that they're on the wrong side of history while it's happening or shortly thereafter?
Correct. There's a point that we have to reckon with, where we realize,
Yeah.
oh my gosh.
That's that wake-up call. That's that reality check. That's that maybe one day it hits us and we realize it. And that's where shame and remorse and all those bad, embarrassment, that's where those feelings come from. That's us recognizing we screwed up and we probably shouldn't have. We should have known better, right? That's that feeling.
Yeah. I have two members of my family. I think they're this way. They believe a certain way. And just recently, actually today, this morning, I reached out to them in a text saying, "Hey, how are you?" I'm not an olive branch. There's nothing. We're not at odds with each other. We look at the political scheme in a different way, and I thought, maybe I should just reach out to him. Maybe I should be the one that says, "Hey, how are you? When you're in town, let's get together. Let's eat and drink and be merry. Not get married. They are my siblings, so
That would be odd. Yeah. But then again, this is Florida, so I think you're in a gray area there.
This is odd places though too. So we're playing with odd places. So my point is, how do I olive branch? I'm not even olive branching it. How do I just be there for them to talk? I mean, I have friends who
did it.
differ. Huh?
You already did it. You reached out. That's all you
Yeah.
could do.
Right.
Have they reached back? Have they
No.
responded?
No.
Okay. Then you did all you can do.
Yeah.
And you did all you should do.
Should. I don't like to use that word.
I know. What else should you do? Do you feel like there's something else you should have done?
Should. I'm not going down the should road. The
No
should
should.
road, no should road for me.
All
No,
right,
no
we'll keep
should
it should free.
trail, no should highway, no should bike path. I'm not going there. No shoulds.
You don't like the should marks. All right, got it.
um, so yeah, I mean, and I am not saying. I mean, I am like you. I feel like I'm on the right side of history. I think we all do, no matter where we are. We all think
That
we're on the right side. At some moment, I might realize that I am on the wrong side. I mean, it possibly could happen to me.
Yeah, and that's outside of delusion. What's the opposite of if you don't realize it, you're delusional? We're going back to that same concept. Either delude yourself into thinking you're on the right side, or you truly do believe and you know you're on the right side.
Right, right. Um, so yeah, yeah. So Josh, you're wrong.
You're right that I'm wrong.
I'm Banks.
I'm Josh.
Odd places going.
Viral.
There we go.